Hello and welcome to lasa.africa. Today we'll be reviewing our CASA-CAFE, our lift top coffee table with drawers. Let's begin by opening up the box. Step 1. We'll begin by taking parts number 5, 1 CL and 1 CR railing. We'll also then need 6 parts D, which are self-tapping screws, and the Phillips screwdriver that is supplied in the packaging. So beginning, we'll be taking part number 5 and aligning our CL and CR railings onto here. And then using our self-tapping screws, you'll see there'll be 3 marked holes piloted on both sides, respectively. We'll go ahead by fastening that now. So taking a look at the side with the open holes over here, we're going to need our CL. We'll do the same for the other side now. Step 2, we'll begin by taking our part number 6 and 1/2 of our V, which is the little joints here, the connectors with the self-tapping screws. We'll go ahead now and insert them. Proceeding on, we'll be using this pre-piloted hole here. You'll see there's a slight recess here. Avoid this one. We'll begin by taking our self-tapping screw here and fastening. Moving on to step 3, we'll be taking our previously assembled parts. We'll be requiring 1 part F, our wooden joints, as well as the other half of part B from the previous step. Let's move on to assembling the 2 parts. Step 4, we'll be needing parts 4 as well as 6 parts number B, our threaded joints again. We'll be inserting them onto the pre-piloted holes on number 4 now. Let's begin by installing the parts B. Once again, you'll notice there are extra 2 holes in the middle. We'll only be needing the 1 here on the outside and the 5 situated here. We'll begin by fastening them. Moving on to step 5 and 6, we'll be taking our parts F times 2 and 6 lockers. We'll proceed now to install our lockers and our wood joints. Step 7 and step 8 will be combining the two steps since they're very similar. We'll be needing a total of 6 8 screws, long self-tapping screws. We'll be required to use the Allen key tool and 2 of our wooden joints for this step. Let's go ahead and install our first board, board number 7. Taking a look at our step 7 first, with our board 7, we have these bolts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the self-tapping screws, and 1 for the wooden joint. Let's first insert our wooden joint. You'll notice on part number 7's reverse, there's a recess here. We will line that up like this. Make sure that these larger holes are on the top. Next we'll move on to board number 8. This will be situated in front. You'll see there is a 3 piloted hole for our wooden joint. For steps 9 and 10, we'll be needing parts 9 and 10 as well as 16, part B. It's a repeating step, so we'll do one and then we'll just repeat for the other. Let's go ahead and install our first part B onto part 9. For step 11, we'll be taking our previous parts 9 and 10, as well as a CL railing and CR railing and 6 of our D screws from earlier. We'll go ahead now and fasten these railings to the parts 9 and 10. Moving on to step 12, we'll be needing 1 part 3, 2 parts number 2, and 8 of our A screws. We'll also require the Allen key for the step. Let's go ahead and then install the 2 parts 2 onto part 3. For step 13 and 14, they're repeating steps. We'll be taking all of our previous assembled parts We'll also be needing 4 parts of A self-tapping screws and 4 parts of our wood joints for each side. So we'll do one side now and we'll repeat the other side. For step 15, we'll be needing our little lockers here, part B. We'll be installing them over here, and at the bottom there, total of 8. We'll go ahead now and install them. Step 16, we'll be doing the same steps using our lockers. We'll be now locking the top. So we've got 2 holes here, 2 holes this side, 2 holes here, and 2 holes here. We'll begin by inserting and locking them now. For step 17, we'll be using our 14 pure parts E, our little rubber shock absorbers. We'll be installing them on the top here for when we finalize our tabletop later. Let's go ahead now and install them. Moving on to step 18, we'll be needing 2 parts of 13, 12 and 11, as well as our parts B. We'll begin with creating one and repeating the step with the second one. Moving on to step 19, we'll be taking our 2 parts 15 baseballs and we'll be slotting them in. Step 20, we'll be taking our previous assemblies as well as 2 parts 14 and 8 A screws. So it's a repeating step. We'll do one and then do the same for the other. So let's set this aside for now. You'll see on the side there are 3 piloted holes on both sides to insert our pilot. When we complete, you should have 2 drawers like this. Step 21, we'll be installing both of our door handles, part G, onto each of our drawers. We'll go ahead now and install. We're repeating the step for the other drawer. For step 22, we'll be taking our drawers from earlier, and now we'll be adding our railings, DL and DR, as well as using D screws to fasten them to the drawers. Proceed longer, taking our third railing. You'll see clearly marked on the railing is the DL for the left hand side. So we set up our drawer here. You'll notice the various holes are here, as well as pre-piloted holes on the drawer here. When you press down the drawer, you'll notice when you align them, you'll see the holes do not match up on the third hole here and the third hole from the front here, clearly indicated with a piloted hole. We'll begin by fastening the first side and then do the other side. Alright, we'll just repeat the same steps for the other drawer. For step 23, we're going to go ahead and install our drawers now. We're just going to take one, taking note of the wheels and our channels. Just after the wheel on the bottom, we will raise and drop onto the railing until it begins to move. We'll do the same for the other side now. Step 24, we'll be needing our parts 16, 17, as well as our bolt number 1, and our self-tapping screws. We're going to go ahead now and release the cable ties here, and then fasten on each side. For step 25, we've got 2 installation types, type A and type B. For our example, we'll be doing installation type B. So follow along with us now. We're going to be installing using our C screws from earlier. Moving on to step 28, we'll be taking our part H, our rubber baby proofing, corner mounts. For example, we'll temporarily install them in the correct orientation. Thank you so much for watching along with our product assembly of our CASA-CAFE, our lift top coffee table with the drawers. Please visit us on www.lasa.africa for more product assembly videos and reviews. Thank you.